Friends, if you're interested in hearing about some good stimulus news today, watch this video. We finally have something good to talk about. Yay! And this proposal, guys, actually includes a stimulus check, plus a lot of things that will benefit you and the country. Stay tuned for those details. Guys, thank you for watching this video. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead, do so right now. Hit the notification bell, and then also give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will be sure to share it with other people. I really appreciate all of the support from this awesome community. Now, let's get into this latest proposal. The latest proposal, guys, is actually a bipartisan effort. And this proposal comes from a group of legislators on Capitol Hill known as the Problem Solvers Caucus. They introduced a bill called the March to Common Ground Bill. And the March to Common Ground Bill is very comprehensive in that it attempts to take pieces of the HEROES Act as well as Senate proposals and merge them together so that there can be common ground. And more legislators on Capitol Hill are likely to support a proposal such as this one. At least that's the thinking behind this bill. Now, what is it? What's in this March to Common Ground bill? And firstly, it's $2 trillion. It's approximately $2 trillion, which, as you guys know, you've heard me talk about before, that the House Democrats were actually seeking $3 trillion, whereas on the Senate side, they were proposing $1 trillion. And so this is definitely a common ground number. Now let's talk about what's in it for you. What's in it for you, guys, is another round of stimulus checks. And it's somewhat similar to the CARES Act that was passed by Congress several months ago, but it's a $1,200 check for individuals who made no more than $75,000 in gross annual income for 2019 or 2018. And for couples, it's no more than $150,000 for those who filed jointly. It also includes unemployment benefits, and it's structured slightly differently from the first CARES Act. Under this new proposal, individuals would receive $480 each week in the very beginning, and then towards the very end of the period of receiving these benefits, they would then receive $600 per week for the remaining 5 weeks of the period. And the unemployment benefit, it's not to exceed 100% of their salary, the previous wages, I should say, that they were earning. And these benefits, these unemployment benefits, will run from October of this year to January 2021. So it's really a short-term proposal. However, if the coronavirus pandemic continues to be a major problem going into February, there would be some sort of extension under this proposal, an automatic 3-month extension of unemployment benefits. And it's all going to be based on what's going on with the metrics, based on the number of folks who are being hospitalized and some other things. Small businesses, guys, small businesses would also see some dollars, and mainly that's through the PPP, Paycheck Protection Program. There's about $290 billion that's appropriated in this legislation to help small businesses. And the majority of those funds would, of course, go to PPP, and then the rest would go to tax credits, what they call Targeted Employee Retention Tax Credit. Next, schools and daycares would also see some relief under this proposal. A total of $145 billion is set aside to assist K through 12, in addition to higher education, and then dollars set aside for daycares and child care centers as well. And rent and eviction moratorium. Under this proposal, about $25 billion would be set aside for rental assistance for those who really need rental assistance. And then also there's some other rent stabilization programs that would run through January of 2021. Now, what about state and local governments? As you guys may be hearing from your local news sources, New York City, for example, is threatening to lay off a significant number of their staff, their employees, due to the fact that they're facing major budget shortfall. And so under this proposal, state and local governments would receive money to help them with their budgetary problems and also to provide more relief for those who are impacted severely by the pandemic. In this proposal, a total of $500 billion is in it for state and local governments. Then there's dollars, of course, that's in there for COVID-19 testing and contact tracing and some other things. Liability protection. Liability protection is also part of this proposal, and you guys know that on the Senate side, particularly Senate Republicans, they had been pushing, well, Mitch McConnell had been pushing strongly for a proposal that would include liability protection for businesses that have reopened. But in this proposal, the focus would actually be on the safety of workers. There's also dollars in this proposal to help with the elections, to create a safer environment for folks who are going to come out to vote. And in addition to dollars for U.S. Postal Services, $15 billion is in this proposal for U.S. Postal Services. And then lastly, friends, student loan forbearance would be extended until December 31st, 2020. So this is a lot. It's very comprehensive. Again, it seeks to bring some sort of common ground, which is hence the name, right? The name of the proposal, March to Common Ground. And these are legislators on the House side who have come together, who have said enough is enough. Our constituents demand more from us than this, and we need to take some serious action. So they introduced this proposal. Now, on the bigger picture, bigger level, I should say, the House leadership and Senate leadership are still, going at it with the White House, and they have not reached a consensus on the next stimulus package. But this is a very strong proposal that is on the table for their consideration. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm going to keep you guys posted. And also, guys, don't forget, again, subscribe to this channel. Give it thumbs up if you like this content. Comment below and let me know your thoughts about this new legislation that is bringing common ground to the whole debacle that's been going on for the past few months around the stimulus. Let me know your thoughts below. Also, guys, don't forget, great way to support this channel is to give. There's a link below in the description. Support if you like my work, support this channel. Thanks so much, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.